Did you know that something as simple as what you keep in your kitchen pantry could make the difference between waking up 3 times every night to use the bathroom and sleeping peacefully through until morning? For millions of men, prostate issues create a daily struggle that affects everything from sleep quality to confidence to overall enjoyment of life. You might find yourself constantly aware of where the nearest bathroom is located. You might wake up multiple times each night, exhausted the next day because your sleep was interrupted again and again. You might experience that frustrating sensation of needing to urinate urgently, only to produce a weak stream and feel like your bladder never fully emptied. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They're symptoms of a condition affecting the majority of men over 50, and the percentage increases dramatically with each passing decade. The prostate gland, a small walnut-sized organ located just below your bladder, surrounds the tube that carries urine out of your body. When this gland enlarges, which happens naturally as men age in a condition called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, it begins squeezing that urinary tube like a hand slowly tightening around a garden hose. The result is exactly what you'd expect: reduced flow, incomplete emptying, frequent urges, and nighttime awakenings that rob you of the deep, restorative sleep your body desperately needs. Now, conventional medicine offers medications and surgical procedures for prostate problems, and these certainly have their place in treatment. But what many doctors don't emphasize enough is the powerful impact that specific foods can have on prostate health. Your prostate is living tissue that responds to what you put in your body every single day. Inflammation, oxidative stress, hormonal imbalances, and poor circulation all contribute to prostate enlargement and the symptoms that come with it. And remarkably, certain foods contain compounds that directly address each of these factors, working with your body's natural healing mechanisms to reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, balance hormones, and protect prostate cells from damage. Today, we're going to focus on 5 specific nuts that scientific research has identified as particularly beneficial for prostate health. These aren't exotic superfoods that cost a fortune or require special preparation. They're common nuts you can find at any grocery store, and incorporating them into your daily routine is as simple as keeping a small container on your counter and eating a handful each day. But the effects of this simple habit, maintained consistently over weeks and months, can be truly transformative for prostate function and urinary symptoms. Let's begin with pistachios, those small green nuts that many people enjoy as a snack, but few realize are powerful allies for prostate health. Pistachios are packed with antioxidants, particularly two called lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect cells throughout your body from oxidative damage. Oxidative stress is one of the primary drivers of prostate enlargement and inflammation. When your prostate cells are constantly bombarded by free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cellular structures, the tissue responds with inflammation and growth. Antioxidants neutralize these free radicals, essentially putting out thousands of tiny fires before they can cause lasting damage. But pistachios offer something else equally important for prostate health: an amino acid called arginine. Your body uses arginine to produce nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels, improving circulation throughout your body, including to your prostate gland. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching prostate tissue and more efficient removal of waste products and inflammatory compounds. Many men with prostate issues have reduced blood flow to the pelvic region, and this poor circulation contributes to both the enlargement itself and the uncomfortable symptoms. Pistachios also contain plant compounds called phytosterols, which have a structure similar to cholesterol. These plant sterols compete with cholesterol for absorption in your digestive system and also appear to support healthy hormone balance, which is crucial for prostate health since hormonal changes, particularly involving testosterone and its more potent derivative DHT, drive prostate enlargement as men age. A handful of pistachios daily, roughly 1 ounce, provides a meaningful dose of these protective compounds. You can eat them as a snack, add them to salads, or incorporate them into cooking. Now let's talk about almonds, probably the most commonly consumed nut in many households, and for good reason. Almonds are extraordinarily rich in vitamin E, with just 1 ounce providing nearly half of your daily requirement. Vitamin E is one of the most important antioxidants for prostate health. It specifically protects the fatty membranes that surround every cell in your prostate, preventing oxidative damage that would otherwise lead to inflammation and dysfunction. Studies examining men's diets have consistently found that higher vitamin E intake correlates with better prostate health and reduced symptoms. But almonds offer benefits beyond vitamin E. They're an excellent source of healthy monounsaturated fats, which support cardiovascular health and reduce systemic inflammation throughout your body. Since inflammation anywhere in your body tends to worsen inflammation everywhere, including in your prostate, foods that calm inflammation systemically help your prostate specifically. Almonds also contain significant magnesium, a mineral that many men don't get enough of in their diets. Magnesium supports healthy muscle function throughout your body, including the smooth muscle tissue in your prostate and bladder. Better muscle function in these areas translates to better urinary control and more complete bladder emptying. Research has also revealed that almonds act as a prebiotic, meaning they feed the beneficial bacteria in your gut. This might seem unrelated to prostate health, but the connection is actually quite direct. A healthy gut microbiome reduces systemic inflammation, improves nutrient absorption, and even influences hormone metabolism. Your gut bacteria help process and eliminate excess hormones, including forms of estrogen and testosterone that can contribute to prostate issues when they accumulate. By supporting gut health, almonds indirectly support prostate health through this gut-prostate axis that scientists are increasingly recognizing as important. A small handful of raw almonds daily is ideal. You can eat them plain, add them to oatmeal or yogurt, use almond butter as a spread, or incorporate them into baking. The key is consistency, making them a daily habit rather than an occasional indulgence. Pecans deserve far more attention for prostate health than they typically receive. These distinctively flavored nuts contain a particular form of vitamin E called gamma-tocopherol, which research suggests may be even more protective for prostate tissue than the more common alpha-tocopherol form found in supplements. Gamma-tocopherol has powerful anti-inflammatory effects and appears to specifically accumulate in prostate tissue, providing targeted protection right where it's needed most. Pecans are also rich in plant sterols, particularly beta-sitosterol, a compound that has been extensively studied for prostate health. Beta-sitosterol appears to support healthy urinary function and comfortable prostate size through multiple mechanisms. It may help regulate hormone activity in prostate tissue, reduce inflammation, and improve the contractile function of bladder muscles. Some research suggests that beta-sitosterol supplementation can significantly improve urinary flow rate and reduce residual urine volume in men with BPH. Getting beta-sitosterol from whole food sources like pecans provides not just this single compound, but the full spectrum of beneficial nutrients that work synergistically. Pecans also provide zinc, an essential mineral for prostate health that many men become deficient in as they age. Your prostate actually contains higher concentrations of zinc than almost any other tissue in your body, and maintaining adequate zinc levels is crucial for normal prostate function. Zinc supports healthy hormone metabolism, immune function within prostate tissue, and the integrity of prostate cell membranes. A handful of pecans several times per week, or a small amount daily, can contribute meaningfully to your zinc intake alongside other dietary sources. Now we come to perhaps the most concentrated source of a specific prostate protective nutrient, Brazil nuts and their extraordinary selenium content. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts provides your entire daily requirement of selenium. And this mineral plays a crucial role in prostate health that's backed by substantial research. Selenium is essential for the function of antioxidant enzymes called glutathione peroxidases. These enzymes are among your body's most powerful defenders against oxidative stress, and they're particularly active in prostate tissue. Studies examining selenium levels in men have found that those with higher selenium status tend to have lower rates of prostate problems and better urinary function. Selenium appears to reduce inflammation within prostate tissue, protect prostate cells from DNA damage, and support healthy cell division patterns that prevent abnormal growth. Some research has even suggested that adequate selenium intake might reduce the risk of prostate cancer, though more studies are needed to confirm this protective effect. The remarkable thing about Brazil nuts is that you don't need many of them. In fact, because they're so rich in selenium, eating too many could actually provide excessive selenium, which can cause problems of its own. 1 to 2 Brazil nuts daily is the ideal amount. You could eat them plain, chop them, and add them to trail mix, or sprinkle them over salads or breakfast dishes. This tiny serving provides massive benefit, making Brazil nuts one of the most efficient prostate-supporting foods you can incorporate into your diet. Finally, we come to walnuts. And if I had to choose just one nut to recommend specifically for prostate health, walnuts would be it. These distinctively shaped nuts offer a unique combination of compounds that work together to support prostate function in multiple ways simultaneously. Walnuts have the highest antioxidant capacity of all commonly consumed nuts. They're packed with vitamin E, melatonin, and a diverse array of polyphenols, plant compounds with powerful anti-inflammatory and protective effects. But what makes walnuts particularly special for prostate health is their rich content of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. While not as potent as the omega-3 seconds found in fish, ALA still provides significant anti-inflammatory benefits throughout your body, including specifically in prostate tissue. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of prostate enlargement and the uncomfortable symptoms that come with it. By consistently consuming anti-inflammatory omega-3 seconds from walnuts, you're actively working against this inflammatory process. Walnuts also contain unique polyphenols called L-argitannins. When you eat walnuts, bacteria in your gut convert these L-argitannins into compounds called urolithins. And research has shown that urolithins have specific protective effects on prostate tissue. They reduce inflammation, support healthy cell function, and may even help regulate the hormonal signals that drive prostate growth. Not everyone's gut bacteria can produce urolithins efficiently, which is another reason why supporting gut health through foods like almonds is valuable. But for those who do produce them, the prostate benefits can be substantial. Studies looking at walnut consumption and prostate health have found encouraging results. Men who regularly consume walnuts tend to have better urinary function, less nighttime awakening to urinate, and improved quality of life scores related to prostate symptoms. The recommended amount is about 1 ounce daily, which equals roughly 7 walnut halves. You can eat them raw, lightly toast them to enhance flavor, add them to oatmeal or salads, blend them into smoothies, or use them in baking. Now, here's what I want you to understand about incorporating these nuts into your daily routine. You don't need to eat all 5 types every single day, though you certainly could. Many men find success by rotating through different nuts throughout the week, or by combining several types into a homemade trail mix that provides variety. Others prefer to focus primarily on walnuts given their comprehensive benefits and add 1 or 2 Brazil nuts several times per week for the selenium boost. The key is consistency over time. These nuts work by providing your body with protective compounds that gradually reduce inflammation, improve circulation, support hormone balance, and protect cellular health. You won't see dramatic overnight improvements, but over weeks and months of regular consumption, combined with other healthy lifestyle habits, many men notice significant changes. They find themselves waking up fewer times at night. Their urine stream becomes stronger and more complete. That constant awareness of bladder fullness begins to fade. They feel more comfortable, more confident, and more rested. It's also important to understand that these nuts work best as part of a comprehensive approach to prostate health. Regular physical activity improves circulation throughout your body, including to your pelvic region. Staying well hydrated paradoxically helps with urinary symptoms by preventing concentrated urine that irritates the bladder. Managing stress reduces inflammatory hormones that worsen prostate issues. Maintaining a healthy weight reduces pressure on pelvic organs. Eating a diet rich in vegetables, fruits, and whole grains provides additional antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that complement the benefits of nuts. But within that comprehensive approach, nuts represent one of the most powerful and convenient tools available. They require no preparation. They're portable and shelf-stable. They're relatively inexpensive compared to many health foods. And they taste good enough that making them a daily habit doesn't feel like a chore. For many men, keeping a container of mixed nuts on the kitchen counter or desk at work and eating a small handful each day becomes as automatic as brushing teeth. If you're currently dealing with prostate issues, whether mild discomfort or significant symptoms that are affecting your quality of life, I encourage you to make these nuts a non-negotiable part of your daily routine starting today. Give your body at least 6 to 8 weeks of consistent consumption to experience the full benefits. Track your symptoms. Notice whether you're sleeping through the night more often. Pay attention to changes in urinary flow and the feeling of bladder emptiness. Many men are pleasantly surprised by improvements they didn't think were possible without medication or surgery. And if you found this information valuable, please share it with other men in your life who might be struggling with these issues. Prostate problems are incredibly common but surprisingly rarely discussed openly among men. Breaking that silence and sharing practical, evidence-based solutions can genuinely improve lives. Leave a comment below telling us which of these 5 nuts you're going to incorporate into your routine, or if you're already eating any of them regularly, share what benefits you've noticed. Your experience might encourage others to take action. Subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based information on men's health, aging, and practical strategies for maintaining vitality and well-being as the years go by. And most importantly, don't accept prostate problems as an inevitable part of aging that you just have to live with. Your body has remarkable capacity to heal and restore function when you give it the right tools. Something as simple as a handful of nuts each day might be exactly the tool your prostate needs.